How's it going everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to build this budget light fighter. Personally, I think it's an absolutely awesome shape and it is a very cheap ship to build. So this ship was built on New Atlantis, and the ship that I used to build this was the Achilles, which can also be purchased on New Atlantis. And this is how much this ship cost me. Bear in mind I do have perks like commerce and stuff, so things are a little bit cheaper for me. So if you're looking to add a little contraband light fighter that's very manoeuvrable and very fast and got a bit of decent firepower but want it all on a budget, this is the ship for you. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and also join our Discord. So let's get into the build. Okay, so doing it a little bit different today. I've got all the pieces out already. There's a couple more we need to add at the end, but this will save going through all the menus and we can just get straight into it. So let's start things off with our reactor, our grav drive and our fuel tank. They're going to all clip together in a row, and we've got the R4000 grav drive, which is A class. We've got the 500T fuel tank, which is the biggest one we can get for this budget fighter. And then we've got the 104DS reactor, which is B class. So we'll start with these three here, like so. Now we're going to grab our two Dymos bellies and snap them to the grav drive and the reactor. And then we'll grab our pinpoint 4G landing gear and snap that there. Normally I go for the NG20 landing gear, like you guys know, it's like my favourite because it's got the most thrust, but we need this, the pinpoint, because it snaps on all sides, so it's really handy for this build. Next, grab the other two landing gear. We'll put them on the opposite side of the grav drive and the reactor, so we got this shape now so far. Nice. Then we'll grab our 120 LD landing bay, we'll plonk that right there. It's looking good so far. Then we'll get our Stroud caps and we'll place them right behind the landing gear. That is the shape so far. Looking good, looking good. Right, so now we need to add the cockpit and two habs. And before we do that, we're going to place our Nova cowling there. And then we'll bring the cockpit over. Go for whichever cockpit you want. So now we need two Deimos habs. What I'd recommend is a control station and living quarters. Living quarters for the XP buff. Control station for more crew slots. Completely your choice. If you don't want the control station, I'd recommend getting a science lab or at least a workshop. So again, this is your choice. So we'll start things off with the living quarters. Put him like there. And then next to that, we will go with the control station. Now we're going to do the drop down glitch because this isn't going to snap. So duplicate this hab. Move the cockpit just above. And then duplicate him down. Lovely jubbly. Look at that. Looking good, looking good. Now, duplicate again. Move it back one. And then duplicate again. Place the Nova cowling above like so. Duplicate that down. And there we go. Look at that. Looking good. Okay, so this part here, the Deimos Wing A. Now, you can do it in quite a few different variations basically. So you can plonk it like so it doesn't poke out at the front here so much, or the way I like it, you can bring it forward so it pokes out quite a bit, and you can just leave it like so. However, I like adding this part here because when you add it in, it snaps there, and if you can see just by the cockpit to the left, it breaks up the gap, because if I just get rid of this, look, the gap that I hate is this bit here. It just looks too straight and bland. So if we add this part, it breaks it up. However, basically, when we do this part here will clip right through the cockpit. So when you walk in, it's going to look funny. But I prefer it. You don't have to do it. I'm going to show you how to do it. So first thing, we'll move this across like so. Now we need to build some Deimos holes because we're going to snap this part to it. So we come along right about there, and then this should clip down, and that should clip down. Lovely jubbly. Now this might snap. Yeah, it'll snap. Go down, and then if we delete, and that just looks so much better. I mean, in my opinion it does. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to, but I just think it breaks up the shape and it just looks a lot cooler. So we'll do the same on the other side. I am going to do a video about the drop down glitch because people keep asking me, and I am explaining it, but clearly I need to go into a bit more depth with it. So let's build some Deimos holes again. Take this one off. we'll move the wings across like so. Duplicate these down. Bring the wing across. Oh, and duplicate him down. And again. Lovely jubbly. And look at that. It just looks a lot better, in my opinion. What do you think? So if you're like me and you don't like things on show, what I've done here is I've put a Warden shield above the grav drive and an equipment plate with the multi-frequency jammer above the reactor. Now the shroud caps, when we snap them down, when we do the drop down glitch, it's going to cover these because I don't want them on show. So what we'll do, we'll grab our hab, move that along because we're going to use this for the snapping glitch, and then we'll do the same again and we'll plonk that one right there like so. So the shroud caps are going to sit here. Now before we finish that, we need to put our Deimos wings down. So plonk them there like so. Now we've put this here in case it doesn't want to snap down, so we've got like a good snapping point. So let's start with this one here first. Put these two in. Snap them down. Yeah, they're snapping down lovely. Awesome. Oh, I just deleted it. What an idiot. Alright, snap that down. Move this one up. And this one. And let's snap that down as well. Yeah, that's spot on. Absolutely spot on. And then we'll get rid of the habs. And there we go, look. So basically, we've got the multi-frequency jammer and we've got our shield, and they're all hidden out the way. I don't like stuff on show sometimes. I prefer it when things are hidden. That just looks fantastic like that. What do you guys think? Do you prefer stuff hidden or on show? Right, so now it's time to finish the top. Let's bring our Nova cowling here. Our other Nova cowling there. And then our Docker right there. And then we've got the SAE 5660 engine. He's going right there. And then we got our two Nova cowling wings that are going to snap just to the landing gear and the grav drive and reactor, like so. And then we've got our SA 4330 side engines, which in my opinion are some of the coolest looking engines in the game. I love how like angled they are. They look really cool. So that is the ship completely done. Now it's got great stats apart from cargo. We are going to take this further in a minute. But it's got really good mobility, very good top speed. The weapons I've gone for are the PBO 100 auto neutron turrets. I prefer turrets. And we've got two underneath and two on top. And they look absolutely awesome. And they fit in with the ship really nicely. But the shape of the ship's amazing. But we need to take it a step further, don't we? We want to add some cargo to this. We want to add some shielded cargo more specifically. And we don't want to lose too much mobility. So if you want to take it a step further, let's remove these Deimos wings and shroud caps like so. Remove it on this side as well. And then we'll remove the stuff off the top just out the way. So let's put a hab right there because we're going to need to do the drop down glitch in a minute. Put the hab there as well. So let's get our ballast shielded cargo. Drop down glitch that. These ones don't need the drop down glitch because there's nothing in the way. And we'll put one here as well. Copy this all across. This should snap okay. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, so grab this wing part. This should snap up top nicely. And then we should be able to just drop it down. There we go. Lovely. Same again this side. So just select it all. Snap it to the top one. Oh, it didn't want to drop down then. And then drop it down. Lovely. Right, now let's move that. Bring this forward. Bring him up. Nova cowling up there. Drop it down. And there we go. Look at that. Spot on. Now, we've got 80 mobility. Well, 78. Which is respectable. You know, for a light fighter, this is still going to be very maneuverable. Very good top speed. Decent crew and nearly 1800 cargo. Now, if you don't want to sacrifice too much mobility and you're happy to lose some cargo, easily just literally get rid of 2 at the front there. There you go. 1400 cargo, 92 mobility. So it's your choice how you want to do this. Now, the only thing we need to do is give it a nice color because it's poking out and we don't want it looking bronze. So color 1, let's do white. Color 2, green. Color 3, green. Lovely jubbly. And we need to colour the habs as well because they are... Oh, and the bellies. I didn't even realise the bellies are not coloured. Right, we'll paint these as well. So color 2, let's go with a green. Yeah, that looks good. That's way too neon though. Let's make it a little bit darker, I think. A little bit darker. There we go. It's a bit better. And then color 1. Should we start with a green? No, let's go white. Yeah, white looks better. And then color 3, we'll start with a green again. And let's make that a little bit darker too. Lovely jubbly. Now, that is it completely done. What do you think? Do you like it? Are you going to go with the cargo? Are you not going to go with the cargo? Or are you even going to add more? Completely your choice, isn't it? But let me know in the comments what you think of this ship. So I guess the only thing left to do now is give you an interior tour and take on the Crimson Fleet. Okay, so I've finalised the weapons that I've gone for. As I always say, dealer's choice, but we've got 4 of these auto-neutron turrets. So 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom there. I've got 1 KE-42 cannon turret and then 4 disruptor turrets right at the back. They're rear facing because what I'm hoping to do is charge into the enemies like super fast. These will all fire, and then as I overshoot them, these will clean up anything that's straggling behind. But as I always say, dealer's choice, pick the weapons that you like. Right, so this is the ship. Beastie looking thing. Look at it. So let's go and have a look on the inside. It's not going to be very big, so don't expect a lot. In we go. No, you cannot. So yeah, this is the interior. Here's the living quarters. And here's the control station. And this is what I was on about the clipping. You just got to walk through. Absolutely fine. And there we go. That's the interior, guys. It's not very big.